Welcome back. You're watching Property It's Hot. From Whitefield Rising to artists who paint sculptures on the road as a form of a street protest, citizen activism is on a rapid rise in Bengaluru. It has caught the attention of social media and national news, and the government is now taking note. Lakshmi Shivdas with this story.
This stretch of road between KR ITI and Whitefield has been a nightmare for commuters plying on it. Poor planning had turned a 10-minute commute into a 2-hour ordeal. But this situation should soon ease up thanks to 26-year-old MNC employees Chandrasekhar KN and John Paul, who've taken on the mantle of citizen activism.
We met a few organizations and few agencies, but we didn't get a proper response. Then we met Sadanangoda and with Nandish Reddy. With both of the help, we showed this comprehensive report to them. They were very happy with the report. They came to the spot immediately and they sanctioned the very next day. With this underpass, it will be easy for people from Kerpum to commute to Outer Ring Road.
From novel campaigns like wearing black every Friday to protest civic apathy, to creating sculptures in potholes and filing PILs, citizens of Bengaluru have turned vocal in demanding better civic amenities. Apart from staging protests, Bengalurians are also taking to different platforms to register complaints. While the BBMP has received nearly 3,500 complaints in July alone, privately run platform I Change My City that helps liaise with the government has seen over 26,000 citizens' complaints registered on it.
Over the last decade, there is a lot of awareness among citizens. People are more tuned in the sense of, what should work for me, if I'm living in a city. And while there is one, aspect of conversations that go on saying citizens are apathetic and so on, we do see a lot of energy actually coming from people to engage with the system. What it does right now, it creates the momentum for government to start responding in a quicker manner.
So is the government listening? The BBMP on their part say that they do pay more attention to complaints made by citizens directly to them.
Ward committees have not been as active as we want them to be. So therefore, all sorts of participation by citizens in the form of RWAs or in the form of agencies like Whitefield Rising, NGOs, they are all welcome. There are certain problems that we can solve immediately. So, like say for instance garbage issues, a new road has to be laid. So that will involve getting action plan approved, tendering, then getting the work done. So that will take some time.
Nearly 45% of all citizen complaints received by the BBMP pertain to engineering problems, while 25% of them pertain to issues of solid waste management. Currently, the BBMP monitors citizens' complaints through various sources, including their own helpline, social media, WhatsApp and other news sources. However, experts say that there still needs to be a formal mechanism to engage the community better. From Bengaluru, with camera persons Govind and Nazir, Lakshmi Shivdas for NDTV.
It's a first and it's a unique first. Sweden's IKEA, the world's biggest furniture retailer, is all set to launch the Made in India global range of products designed by the students at National Institute of Fashion Technology or NIFT in New Delhi. This new range called SVARTAN will be available in over 400 IKEA stores across the world starting next year. Vichitra Salotra caught up with IKEA's lead designer at its global headquarters in Sweden to talk about this new range and much more.
This is a collection that we are doing very close together with India. This is done together with the NIFT Institute in Delhi, where we have worked together, our designer Martin Bergstrand and the NIFT students, to do a collection to show the whole world what is the modern India.
What do you call the design?
This collection is called SVARTAN, meaning blackness in Swedish.
And this is designed in India but meant to be in IKEA stores all over the world, right?
Oh yes, we have done it together with the students of the institute and our designers, and it's produced everything in India in different factories. And in September 2016 it will be in all 400 stores in all parts of the world at the same time, so everybody can get the taste of the modern India.
So why don't you show us, what is this all about?
This is about combining a lot of artistic objects to really show handicraft in a manufactured way. Products that looks handmade, even if they are done in the machines. product that you gather around in your home, both decoration products. We have here side tables with a small chair. We have the carpets and the cushions. We also have decoration items like the cards that you can send to your friends and family, as well as books, scrapbooks with handmade paper from India.
With IKEA set to make its entry into India, tell me, how do you see the IKEA stores in terms of the aesthetics, the design that you're bringing into India with the Indian taste?
We are trying to give the best of the Scandinavian design into India in an Indian way. The Scandinavian design is often very minimalistic and light, and we spice that up with different collections, like this SVARTAN collection, a very dark collection that will be in the stores for 6 to 8 weeks. But what is common with this one is that we try to blend the Scandinavian heritage with India to make sure that we have this really good functions, good quality, and minimize the impact on the environment while keeping then the low prices, so we can reach the many Indian customers with all our range.
So does your research in India show that the consumers are going to like IKEA, the designs?
Yes, we have done many different researches in India, and I have the privilege to be part of some of them, where we've been to many home visits. We have also done a showroom where we invited families from all over India to tell us what do they like, how do you live in India, what is important for you in India. And we have learned so much. We have so much to learn when it comes to colors, when it comes to materials, when it comes to humidity, how do you clean, how do you live, the nuclear family, the bigger families. We have concluded that really IKEA will fit into the Indian market when we come into India and learning from India into IKEA also. So it's a mutual learning.
With this, we come to the end of the show. Do write to us with your feedback and suggestions at hotproperty@ndtv.com or visit our webpage for all the highlights for today's episode at ndtv.com/property. We'll see you next weekend from the entire team. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.